Welcome to another interesting episode of Auntie Toby Talks. Today we're moving into another topic, the topic for the month, which is foreplay. Yes, we're talking about foreplay. But before I proceed, I would like to encourage you to please subscribe, share, and like this video. I'm always happy to read from you. Please reach out to me, send me messages, and then I will respond. So quickly, let me mention that we have a winner for the last giveaway we did in the last episode. If you remember, we have a winner, and the name of the winner and details is attached to the description below. So our winner has won a spa treat, a day spa treat, and then it promises to be amazing by My Disiac Trado Spa. So subsequently we will be doing such giveaways at our interactive session, which will be the second episode of every month. So today it is just me, your girl Toby, and then I will be talking about the topic foreplay. The topic foreplay was discussed in season 1 in details. If you haven't seen our season 1 episodes, please feel free to go through the channel. We have interesting topics that we talked about in season 1. This is season 2, and it's been amazing so far. So quickly, let's go to today's topic, which is foreplay. So foreplay, a very interesting part of sex. Yes, that I like to talk about. I know different people have their different opinion about foreplay, but basically, foreplay simply is something that is like an appetizer, something that leads you to the main meal. Something like a starter that gingers you, that puts you in the mood, or that increase the mood, increase your libido. And there are so many advantages to foreplay. We will talk about that later on. I just want to share that whatever tickles your fancy, whatever it is that is your turn on, whatever it is that gives you extreme pleasure in sex, nobody will judge you. Please go ahead and explore, and feel free to communicate it with your partner. The reason why I'm saying this is because some people usually don't like foreplay, or they are too impatient for foreplay. They just want to start, get it done, and then they move quickly. So we can't judge anybody. It is your pleasure spot, and that's what tickles your fancy. But if you are the foreplay type, some people even say that foreplay is enough, that foreplay is all they want. They really don't fancy penetration. Once they do the foreplay, they are satisfied. So now, like I said, everybody with their own opinion about foreplay. Foreplay usually is in various kinds. You start from kissing, necking, smooshing, rubbing, sucking, various kinds, that it can even be physical and non-physical. Some people do their foreplay even over the phone. You can do phone text, phone sexing, you can do voice call, video call, something that is just like a preamble to the main meal, before penetration or before sex proper. The activities you do just before sex, that is what foreplay is. And today Auntie Toby wants to talk about everything. So sit back and enjoy with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So now, the first thing I'll talk about foreplay is kissing, which has to be physical, obviously. Kissing has to be physical. Kissing could be on the lips, on the neck, on your face, on your cheek, on your nipple, wherever it is that you want to be kissed. It's fun in the spot where it tickles you, like I said before. If you're the type that enjoy basically kissing on the lips, go for it. You can kiss as much as you want, kiss. And as you are kissing, please don't just keep your hand still. Play with your hand. Let your hand move around your partner's body, so that it will not just be boring or plastic. Kissing is fun, kissing is nice. It's part of foreplay, and it also helps to stimulate, especially a woman's libido. It makes you get wet quicker. It makes you get extremely wet, actually, because it communicates directly to your brain and sends messages to your nerves that produces enough juice for the pussy, you know. So it is very important. Kissing is very important. Even if you want to do quickie, please at least start with kissing. Don't just go down and tear pants and start. Kiss first. Kissing is good because you can do it before penetration, you can do it during penetration, and you can even do it after ejaculation. Kissing is fun. Kissing is nice. It can be mouth to mouth, like I said. It can be on the neck, it can be on the face, it can be on the nipple, it can be any part of the body. Kissing is good. Kissing is fun. You know, another kind of foreplay that it's also very yummy is sucking. Sucking, licking. I would like to talk about both of them together. Sucking and licking. When you suck, you lick. Some people even add biting. Some people don't like to be beaten. Some people don't mind it. While you kiss, you suck, you bite. All of these things go hand in hand. So you can suck on the nipple. Some men say that their nipple is their G spot, their soft spot, not their G spot, their soft spot. That every time they get a woman or their partner suck on their nipples, it just takes them to another level, you know. So it's not just sucking a woman's nipples alone. You can also suck on your partner's nipple. If the man, as a woman, you can suck on your partner's nipple. It's fun. It's nice. It's part of the whole erotic fun magic, you know. And then, like I said, it's not just the nipples. You can suck on the clitoris. You can suck on the man's cap. You can, just play around the body. Foreplay. Foreplay for some people, like I said, is everything. They really don't care the penetration. Some people will tell you they are satisfied with foreplay and that the penetration can just last maybe like another 1-2 minutes, but because they've had a long and enjoyable foreplay, they will enjoy the sex very much. So I talked about kissing, talked about sucking, biting. Some people will tell you they prefer you bite on their nipples than to suck on the nipples. Some people will tell you don't bite, just suck it. It hurts. Some people pleasure and pain work well for them. Some people it's just pleasure they want, no pain. So you need to communicate how you feel with one another and be sensitive about all of this so that you don't hurt one another or you don't kill the fun. Because at some point, some people will tell me that they get dry in between sex. The reason why you get dry in between sex is because something is not working right. And if you're not able to communicate that to your partner, then you start getting dry and the fun, you start killing the fun, the vibe starts crashing, and who is there to blame? You have to open your mouth and talk. So another form that I want to talk about is sexting. The kind of foreplay you do, non-physical, that you can do over the phone and you can do online. Basically, you don't have to, because you can play with yourself, it makes it easy for sexting to work. So basically, you're communicating with your partner either via chat or phone call, and each of you leading each other on, nudging the other person what to do. You understand? And as you are doing that, you are touching yourself. You are responding to his or her command. So he says, touch your right nipple. You touch it, play with your right nipple, rub it very well, put a little bit of saliva, all of those things. You start leading yourselves on. They're called sexting. Like you are sexting and you are texting at the same time, or a video sex or a phone sex. You can actually do a foreplay while doing all of that, and it's going to be the same result. You understand? So this is going to be more fun if we have our guests in the house discussing about it, so we can share each and everybody's opinion, in an interactive class, which is going to come in the next episode of Auntie Toby Talks. Usually, the second episode of the month is an interactive session where we bring in guests, and this time around it's going to be even more fun than the last month because we're going to have our guests share their opinion about foreplay, and they will tell you the reason why they like it, the reason why they don't like it, the reason why they can't communicate during foreplay, the reason why foreplay is just enough, the reason why, so many of the reasons will be coming in the next episode, which I wouldn't want you to miss. I'd like to say thank you again for always sticking by. I'm particularly encouraged by the views, the comments that I get on each episode. Thank you so much. And I would like to say that please don't keep this fun to yourself. What you have enjoyed, share it with others. Till we meet again in the next episode, it is still your girl, and Toby. Thank you. Bye bye.